still know Kung Fu. After all these years, to be going back to where it all started. Back to the Matrix.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Superwise. I'm John, and I just finished watching The Matrix Resurrections, the fourth film in the Matrix franchise. Now, I absolutely love the first Matrix movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. The concept is so cool. The action is freaking amazing. I love the hand-to-hand combat stuff. And the sequel, Reloaded, I don't love. The action is still great in that movie, but that movie is not as great as the first one, and Revolution sucks. It is such a disappointment. I don't even want to think about that movie. So when it comes to Resurrections, the first trailer was great. I really liked that trailer. The second trailer left me kind of underwhelmed, but I was still intrigued nonetheless to see how they were going to bring Trinity and Neo back, and the what's the story going to be, how are they going to make this work. So I saw the movie, and I surprisingly liked it. This film actually isn't complete garbage on Rotten Tomatoes. It has like a 69% critic and 80% fan. Like, it's not a dumpster fire. Isn't that crazy? I was worried that it was going to be an unnecessary cash grab, and to a point it is, but I think the film does a good job of not being your traditional cash grab sequel. The film goes about it in a different, unique way. This movie is surprisingly really meta. The Matrix movies are actually video games in Thomas Anderson's new Matrix world. Like, he's a game developer, and he developed the Matrix movies. So it's gone about in such a weird but interesting way. And so Warner Brothers in this movie wants to create another trilogy of Matrix sequels for the video games. And, you know, the whole movie has this commentary on remakes and reboots and sequels and how to revive a franchise. It was just so interesting, and I dug it. I really dug it. It's not your traditional sequel, and I have to give Lana Wachowski props for that, for creating something different in a unique way. Another meta reference that I loved is that Chad Stahelski, director of the John Wick films and who actually worked on the Matrix films, he plays Trinity's husband in this fake Matrix world. So I thought that was hilarious. The action is really good. It's not great. The best action scene that was actually pretty great was Neo versus Morpheus. But besides that, I like the Agent Smith fight, but the thing is, like with Ghostbusters Afterlife, it's a new sequel, but it keeps the heart and magic of that franchise. With Matrix Resurrections, it doesn't feel like a Matrix movie. It doesn't feel the same. I didn't feel that same magic and heart. I'll give them this, though. They brought back the Matrix theme, and the opening is no different from any other Matrix opening. It opens the same way. So I loved hearing that, but I don't know, there was something missing. There really was something missing. It just didn't have that same energy, but the movie had a commentary on nostalgia. The cast, Keanu Reeves, did a very good job of feeling trapped, of rediscovering who he was. I liked him in this movie. Carrie-Anne Moss is really good in the role of Trinity. I love that scene where her husband was like, "Tiffany, let's go," and then Trinity was like, "My name is Trinity," and then she kicks ass, and she's badass in this movie. Yahya Abdul-Mateen II plays a young Morpheus, and he does a pretty good job, but I will admit that I kind of missed Lawrence Fishburne. He was available. He would have starred in this movie if he was asked to, but he wasn't asked to. Just kind of weird how he wasn't in this movie. He's alive, he's well, he was ready to do it, and I kind of missed his presence. But Yahya did a good job filling in. Jessica Henwick did a solid job in the role of Bugs, and Neil Patrick Harris, he had a very villainous presence. I liked him in this movie. Jonathan Groff is solid as Smith. You know, I wish he would have done the voice. Mr. Anderson, but I can respect him for being himself and trying to do something new. But yeah, I think he was good, just kind of wish he did the voice. And the story, it does have its issues, it does have its plot holes, and you know, you can question a lot of things. But overall, I think it was a decent story. It was interesting how Neil Patrick Harris resurrected Trinity and Neo by recreating the bodies. Like, we were all questioning, how did they come back? That's how they came back. And the lore of the One was expanded in this movie. First off, it was Neo, but now Trinity becomes the One. And I actually like the concept of having Neo and Trinity be one. They are one together. They love each other, they're one, and now they can both fly. I like that concept. A little bit of a retcon, but I think it works. And, you know, when Trinity was flying, I thought that was cool. That was a nice reveal, and this movie isn't trash. Lana Wachowski kind of pulled it off, kinda. 7.5 out of 10, it's nothing spectacular, but it was enjoyable to watch, and it's not a dumpster fire, so congrats. The shots, the cinematography, all good, and yeah, this movie wasn't bad. Let me know what you thought about Matrix Resurrections. Was it unnecessary? Was it a cash grab, or did you like it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That will be all for me. Remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay superwise, and thank you for 800 subscribers. Only 200 away from 1,000. It's insanity. Thank you guys so much. Stay superwise, guys.